The forest stood dark and silent, a wall of gnarled trees, twisted branches reaching like skeletal fingers. Fog clung to the forest floor, thick and white, swallowing sound. No birds sang here, only silence. The air hung heavy with the smell of damp earth and decay. The ground was soft beneath your feet, a carpet of rotting leaves and fallen branches. Easy to get lost, easier to disappear. Deep in the heart of the wood, something stirred. A shadow moved through the trees, silent and swift, watching, waiting. They called her the Bone Witch, a whisper, a legend, a warning passed from traveller to traveller. Never enter the forest, they said, not after dark. She was a creature of the darkness, they said. Her eyes glowed with an unnatural light. Her touch brought death. And she guarded her forest with a jealous rage. The villagers kept their distance. They left offerings at the edge of the wood, trinkets, food, sometimes more. A desperate plea to appease the witch, to keep her at bay. The young man stumbled through the undergrowth, fear lending speed to his steps. He shouldn't have come here. He knew it now. He had heard the stories, of course. Who hadn't? But he had dismissed them as old wives' tales, foolishness. Now he wasn't so sure. The fog pressed in around him, cold and damp against his skin. He could hear his own heart pounding in his chest. Thump, 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 like a drumbeat in the silence. A twig snapped. He froze, breath catching in his throat. The young man slowly turned, his hand trembling as he raised his lantern. There, standing in the fog, was a figure, but it wasn't the witch. It was a little girl, no more than 7 years old, her eyes wide with fear. She was lost and alone, just like him. He wasn't alone after all. He knelt down, offering her a reassuring smile. "Don't worry," he said gently. "We'll find our way out of here together." He held out his hand. She took it, her small hand warm in his. Together, they walked deeper into the forest.